Hello. Today I'm going to show you my video on the Sansa Fuze Plus. It is in white. Here it is. Comes in this cool packaging. And this is it. So on the top you have that. That should not just be auto-focusing. It should have focused a while ago. Let me get that. It's birch white. That's what the birch white looks like. Okay, so on the top and the side, it shows you meeting system requirements. Windows XP, Mac OS X, that Sansa Fuze, all this is basically the normal system requirements. Contents, Sansa Fuze Plus, micro USB, earphones, quick start cable, Rhapsody, and that's it. Now on the side of the other box, part of the box, shows your formats: audio is MP3, WMA, secret WMA, OGG, Vorbis, FLAC, WAV, Audible, Podcast, JPEG, GIMP, TIF, GIF, PNG, H.264, MPEG-4, MP4, WMV, flip video. Now the front of it shows that. It shows this. Add more, and you can add a slot radio card according to the back of this thing. FM radio, record, slot radio, shows you all about it. Now, let's crack it open. First, let me use this penny I found. Let me do an auto focus again. That automatically focused there. Go like this. Now auto focused up there. Now I'm going to go like this. Reason being slated. Oh wow, that was simple. So, pull it out of the package and find out what comes with it. So before we get into this, we're going to get into this. Here's the CD that you need for the Rhapsody software. That's what comes on it. Getting music, telling you how to do it through Rhapsody. Not working, quick start guide, a eMusic trial, a cool case, which actually is really cool, a nice big size with a normal micro USB built into it. Over here, it's micro USB, if I can get it to focus. And a cool white pair of Sansa Mp3 headphones. So the back of it shows this, and then you can crack into the front of it. Now let's crack into the MP3 player itself. Oh, get this open. Scissors. Here's scissors. Since everything else is cut away, the only thing left is that MP3 player. Gonna cut it with my handy dandy scissors. Now, as you can see, I mingled it pretty well. Over here, yeah, then I can go like this. It's much nicer than the black version. Screen is bigger than before. I like this. I'll keep everything to this. First, let me show you this. So here is how you use the case. You take the top of it, and let me take this off. Ta-da, and then there's headphones. Now, on it, there's the touch buttons on it. Power on button, volume rocker, micro SD card, headphone and microphone. So you can see the microphone's right over here. Micro USB charger cable. On the back of it shows your SanDisk, and I don't want to show the bottom part because it has my thing on it. Now, first thing you want to do is beautiful sound. Look at that beautiful screen. Pop this thing sucker on. Hold it for 3 seconds on top. One, 2, 3. Okay, apparently it's dead. Now, this sucker doesn't want to pick up another. Yeah, so I'm going to plug this in. Remember, if you ever lose your cable, you can always plug another one in. Or take another one. Take it from the store, your phone. Now, this will happen when you plug it in. Okay, now that I upgraded it, upgraded the software, did what I need to do and charged it, I did not program any of the settings, so now that I upgraded the software, here's how it turns on. This is not meant to happen as it did. All I need to do is go like this. Get it back to normal. Now I'm going to turn off autofocus because it's not working too well. Now the screen's 2.4 inches, as you know. Let's hold for 4 seconds. Okay, so autofocus still isn't working. Okay, so the first thing that happens when you turn it on is you need to press select your language. Now you select your region. North America, Europe, rest of the world. Now, how this software works is I have to turn the settings down on this. Oops. Back. Gotta get used to this again. Brightness. Okay, so I'm going to go back to the original part of it. I'm going to go all the way back. Now the first thing that you see is this. You can select through some of your music this way. Say you had like 3 or 4 songs that I think just played, so you can then press the play button and they will start to play. Then you can pause it, and then you can go in to it actually, and it'll go right to the song. Now you can do shuffle list, which will just shuffle it, or you can swipe through, or you can go to the next option. You can resume playback if you want also. Now there's albums. Shows you your albums. It shows you your songs. Your genres. And your playlists. And your folders. Now let's say I wanted to listen to The Ravenettes' Last Dance. I can either press OK, I can press play, and then it'll go, and then I can press the back button. So when I'm in play mode, let's get, there are a couple options you can use. You can press the OK button, and it'll bring you up over here where you can do all that. Then you can go back out of it. The background is also your music, your album artwork. Then you can have videos. Now you can either swipe from left to right, or you can go like this. Just press the back button again. Now you can swipe like that and you can select your videos, or you can go like that. Now let's watch a video on here. That is clear. Then you can press the OK button. After, if you want to resume, you can resume back from where you left off. Now, photos. Let's see how this works out. There are 9 photos on here built in. Let's say you wanted this. Press the OK button. Add to background, so you can have that as your background. Current song, landscape, delete photo. You can see it's a beautiful picture. Radio, which is a nice radio where you can go like that. You can add preset and all that. If you swipe from left down, up, it'll find you a radio station. It'll go right to the radio stations. They have books, which is podcasts, and books, which then you can go to voice, card, settings. Now in the settings, there are some settings that you can select. There's music settings, which is repeat, and shuffle. Then there's video, photo, radio, background brightness. Background is either pattern spectrum, Sansa, stripe, or spectrum, album art or photo, or none. I like album art. Now you can go down to backlight, brightness, power saver, sleep, customize menu, podcast and books on, and you can do menu looping also. I'll show you that in a minute. Oops. Back. Now there's equalizer, which you can have your own custom, which is normal right now, which I'm going to customize to go all the way up.
Now I'm going to press the OK. Now there's replay game, volume, language, USB mode, date. It is 4/2/3 April 7th. Whoops. USB mode is usually on auto detect. Was made in 2010, so there are no options other below it. Not 2015. Time. No. As you can see, I just added the time, and it says 7:03, if you can read that up there. Now there's format, restore, and info. Info tells you everything that you need to know, and then it goes to copyright info. If people know how. So this is the menu looping. Like that. And then you can see up there it shows that. Now to lock it, you see how you can't just go like that to lock it? Just you have to hold this button up here for half a second, and then it'll go. I'll tell you. If you press and hold, it says press power to unlock, press and hold power to turn off. Now each time you try to do something, it will not let you. Now you can use the volume up, volume down. Now that is my review so far, because now what I am going to do is I'm going to show you how to load a file and delete a file on your SD card, on your MP3 player, and off.
Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to do when you plug in your Sansa Fuze Plus, which shows up as portable or over here, and you can click that, and it'll pop up, is you want to head over to SanDisk's website, or just look on Google for the Sansa Fuze firmware upgrade. It's the same software for each thing. So what I did is I just scrolled down over here, yada yada, and I did the Sansa firmware updater. I got this. Sansa updater. Sansa is currently checking, so there's this, the user manual. I have it in English already. Now, so then you go over here, if you want this. You have to wait for it to download. So then I go down here to SanDisk. You do that, manual. And it's the full manual, so I have that. Now the next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go into your My Computer. You're going to want to find your Sansa Fuze Plus portable media drive. You're going to want to go in. So first thing is I don't want anything from Audible. That has 0 items. 0 items. Photos. Delete. Now, if you delete the photos thing, it'll just come back as another folder. So just delete the stuff inside. Service, video. Now, I'm not going to have any of this on here. Now I'm going to jump into my music over here. Put to one side. Now I have music from my MP3 player. I am going to press the Control-A button. I'm not going to copy it all. I'm going to copy some at a time. Control-X for Control-V for the paste button. Do this for all files. Remember, your MP3 player, which the box can play your MP3, WMA, secure WMA, Og Vorbis, FLAC, WAV, Audible Podcasts. Odd Vorbis, I think, is the iTunes. I have to test this out to see really. That's a drag. Oh, so I need to wait for it. So once it is going to be done, so I will pause it right now, and I'll come back when it's done. Okay, so now since that has finished, I'm going to go out and out again, and out one more time. I'm going to see if I can eject it. Oh, that was interesting. I'm going to go in here. You have to eject it. Oh, apparently you can't. Just unplug it when you're done doing it, and I'm just going to test out a song to see if it plays before anything happens. So I'm going to wait for it to turn on. So it is confirmed that it works. So now what am I going to do is I'm going to go select the next amount of songs. First I'm going to lower this. I'm going to paste it. Now it's going to move all of these songs. And yeah, so it's going to move it all. It's going to take about 5 minutes. I'll get back to you when every single song is finished downloading onto my MP3 player.
Before I enter my MP3 player into turning it on, I will go and I will insert my handy dandy SD card. You put it inside the slot it's supposed to go into. I wish they made white SD cards. Should have made different colored ones. Now I inserted it. Now you tap and hold to turn it on. Press and hold for 3 seconds, and this screen will pop up. Then, once it has popped up, it should work by going and I need to refresh it so that can load again. By going like this again. 1 second. This is what should pop up. Pop up with all of your backgrounds for your album artwork. And it should just say loading. Now, since I have the card in there, it will load for another extra second saying loading card. Now it's just white loading like this. Just a white loading background, as you can see. See? It's not so interesting. They don't need to make it a set for different colors. Waste of their time. All they really need to do is just like have it like this. Looks nice the way it is. Now, once that has focused, loaded, it'll pop up with something like this. So you know how if you go into the settings, it should load with the, and you go down one more, info. Now I have photos on here apparently. You should just see your songs. Now all you need to do is go like this, artist to songs, 1,512, 1,252. Now it goes like that. That's basically that is my review of the Sansa Fuze Plus and unboxing. Please rate, comment, and subscribe.